What's up, everyone? It's B the Installer, and nothing gets me up at 7:30 on a Saturday morning except for an 8K 75-inch TV or larger. So I'm here at this awesome house to check out the QN800A. Let you guys know what I think about it. I actually haven't seen this one in someone's house, and sometimes it's better to just see it in a house and not just have it in my office in the dark to test it versus, you know, the best TV in the world or whatever. So let's get in there, check it out, see how it looks in a real world situation, and hopefully you can get some good information about this 8K TV. So make sure to smash the like button, you know, subscribe, ring the notification bell and all that, and let's get in and check this TV out. Really nice looking house. How's it going?
All right, Brandon. So what we've got is the slim fit wall mount.
Yeah.
From Samsung, and we've got 75-inch.
QN800A.
Yeah, the QN800A.
Where's the One Connect box?
So this is what I was going to show you here. So originally, you know, they had intentions to, you know, put stuff behind the TV or what have you. I came in and kind of scoped it out. This side is an office side. Yeah. We had an opportunity to put a component shelf here. I put the One Connect box here, their cable box, and a little switch. Actually, I had to utilize the back of this TV as much as I could. So on the back
really
here,
good. That looks really good.
what you're gonna see is an access point that I mounted to the back of the mount here. The contractor didn't really wire the house too well with data, so I had to utilize, there's only 4 data lines in this whole place, so I had to utilize it wherever I could. So switch, access point, power, all that stuff.
That's really well done, dude.
Cox cable box here for this TV. So this cable box is going to the One Connect box.
That's exactly how I would have done it.
Yep. All right, so you notice the One Connect wire back there is hanging ready to get plugged in. So it's just going through that scoop.
Let's do it, man. Let's get it up.
Yeah.
So as you can see here on the 800, there's the inward brackets, and then there's also these outward holes. So we're gonna have to move the brackets out so that it can sit on that wider setup. I don't wanna move this out too far because it's holding that TV up, but you can see how thin this TV is. It's really cool, and we'll get a better look at it once it's up on the wall. Let's get these things. Move them to the outside. This thing just comes off, huh?
Feels right up.
Look at that. Wasn't lying, man. You just want to put it squared up over that. This is like the frame, man. I've done about 8 million frames. How many of those do you do?
I'm sorry, say that again?
The Samsung frames, do you ever do those?
Yeah, I've done a few. I like that mount because it's more of one piece.
The one, the middle, well now it's like this.
It's the same thing?
Now it's these, yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Samsung, we gotta work on that.
Absolutely. Move this one out. And they say left and right on them, so this is the right, which is the right side. Try not to make any noise. Pretty much impossible not to make noise with that. You got the TV?
Yes, I do.
All right.
And they do.
Yeah, which is interesting and weird because it's like, you know, it feels like it shouldn't, and then you're like, oh, it's supposed to move.
Yeah.
Put it up there.
So the only thing left is 2 people hold, 1 person plug in.
You just show this in?
Once you plug it in, it'll be like this anyways.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, you can shove it flat, but there's like a little foam in the back that's gonna be as fat as that. So this is a great TV for this location, man.
Yeah, we're almost going to go 85. I don't want to be with this much. That's what we're built for this size room.
I think the 75 is just fine.
Yeah.
It'll square up nicely with the frame and just, it'll look nice and clean.
That was the plan. The original plan was everything flush mounted, but then they put this here, so that kind of screwed everything.
How far does the TV come down, do you know?
It should be 12 inches from above here.
Right
We
in there?
wanted that much just for the
Can't be much better than that, man. It's gonna look awesome.
Thank you.
Do you guys want to hold it and I'll plug, or do you want to plug? Whoever, I don't care. I'll hold.
Hold, I can hold.
We got one holder.
You plug it.
You want me to plug? Oh, now you give me the heart. Okay. I just chose the heart spot.
We're going to take all this off.
All right.
Time to put the 8K up.
Try not to squeeze the screen.
You can actually,
Oh, I can use the handle a little bit there.
you can go right here. This is where I put my right hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So I grab back there. Yeah, I just go underneath
Actually,
there.
before out, take this out a bit.
So the handle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thinking.
What are we doing? Just pulling this
Go
out?
straight up and out.
I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead. You're good.
You got it? Yeah. All right. So we'll go my way.
Yeah,
Good thing you wore your construction flip flops.
You guys are doing a great job. You want me to put it on first?
Because I'm not tall enough for that.
Do you want me to? Okay, let me go
wanna
ahead. I'll
plug
plug
it
it
in
in now.
first,
Yeah.
don't you?
It's a good idea. Okay, you guys got it for a minute?
Don't go too far down. We don't want to put too much pressure on that bad
Yeah,
boy.
okay. Let's see. These sometimes they're a real pain in the butt. Come on, baby. Oh, that's a real tight one, man. Here, you got it for a second?
I got it.
Sorry, man. Go ahead.
Got it?
We gotta let the AV King do it, man. I got it. No, I'm good, man.
That's
I got
a lot
the
of
TV, dude.
pressure. A lot of pressure.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I can help in the middle too, kind of hold. I got it, dude.
Come on.
It's just weird how it's. You can actually see it better from this angle. That looks pretty good right there. There you go. Look at that, dude. He is the AV King. You want to grab the TV from the boss over there?
Yes, sir. You want this? Oh, wait, I just twisted it. There you go. Okay. Good. You want that really flat.
Okay, ready?
I can help from under. You guys go.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hook. I'm on right there. I'm on, dude.
I'm on.
Okay, slowly let it go. Bring it down. You're good. Woo-wee. Let's see, do I got it? Oh, look at that. It was like perfectly framed. No, I think the 75 was a good choice. 75 was perfect. Dude, I'm never gonna live down not being able to connect the one connect, man. I'm gonna get blasted. Fadi got it hooked up. What do you think? Looking good? I mean, we can slide a little. Let me know what you need. Your way a little. You gotta go your way a little. Is it good? That's perfect. We gotta just check that. Yeah, it's a little closer to this side, it looks like, but what you got? 6 1/4?
6 1/4.
You might be looking at a quarter inch left, right?
Yeah, that's way more.
It's gotta go this way a little.
Yeah.
It's gotta come back a little, but let's see if it kicks it off level. To be honest, dude, it's still staying level. What are you at now? 6 1/2?
6 1/2.
I'd just leave it there. Check that side. That should be pretty close to 6 1/2.
That is 6 1/2. 6
Yeah.
1/2 on both sides.
Wait till you turn it on. It's gonna be even better. Oh, you a Niners? Oh, yeah, I'm a Packers fan, dude. I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, we got your number for a while now.
That's true, man. Back in the day with even Kaepernick, man.
Aaron Rodgers plays in the Niners next year.
Yeah. Yeah, but if they win, they're not gonna take Rodgers. If Garoppolo gives you guys a championship, they're not gonna take Rodgers.
Man, that's such a tough thing. Jimmy's such a weird guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fun stuff. It's looking good. You know what, man? This is a solid looking TV. I mean, it's always tough when we review TVs because it's like, okay, how does it look to this top tier TV, or how does it look to this? And it's in a dark room and I have different conditions. But when you're in a bright room like this, you have to have a bright QLED. And there's just huge windows everywhere. An OLED would not cut it in this room. You wanna pull it off or you want me to? Sweet, I appreciate it.
You get the satisfaction.
We should look. Oh man, I took the best part from you. So we got the new Samsung remote here. It's got the USB on the bottom, solar on the back. So basically in this room, they'll never have to charge it because they can just, 50% of the time it'll be facing the right direction. And we'll go ahead and set this up. It's good enough to me, man. Beautiful. Screw it, let's just say yes and move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like it's always supposed to work. Let's click on this, go to later, just skip all this. They can download whichever apps they want. They actually have the Samsung TV Plus. You get a bunch of free channels and all that. I got hooked on, what's the one with the Gordon Ramsay, the kitchen one? I watched like all of the episodes of that. We watched everything. So we were just, cause it just shows up on this all the time. But you guys have cable, so yours will default to turning on to cable when it comes on. But I mean, there's so many channels. The only downside is they're not as good a resolution as like you watch Netflix. So you watch Netflix, you watch cable, and then you go to that, you're like, damn, that looks bad, you know? But you click on Cox here and it goes to your guys's, which is far better. And as I was saying before, this TV, and Fadi was saying too, in a room like this with these, you got no choice. You couldn't have an OLED here because it'd be too dim. This is like 2000 nits, so it's way brighter.
There's no bezel.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like, you want to have a little, this is okay to have a little bezel.
Yeah, the same thing on the side.
But yeah, but it looks like the same here. This is, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that.
Well, it matches the house that's over everywhere.
I mean, honestly, you have a perfect setup for the reason to get to 8K over the 4K because it's like a perfectly flat look. You'd have to have the HDMIs plugged into the 4K. I mean, the only difference between the 900 and the 800, I believe, are like the dimming zones, how many dimming zones, and it may be slightly brighter. There's not a whole lot of benefit. Hockey is a good test for TVs because it just shows how bright they can get.
And the refresh rate because of the speed
Yeah.
that they're moving at too.
And you can,
This is a 240 refresh rate?
oh, well, it's 120 hertz panel, but it can do 240. But I mean, for this is only broadcasting in 60. If you go into the menu, you can go all the way over into settings, right? And then you can do picture, and then you can change picture modes. Dynamic is super bright, but kind of overly done. Standard or neutral, typically people will put it in neutral or movie, but you can see it's darker, but you can then increase things. So the standard mode is okay. And then from there, you can like start messing with the expert settings where like this is only at 35. So I mean, look, you can, so look at how bright it is. I mean, it's so bright, this TV. The main things that are important are like the dimming. Local dimming just has the little dimming zones. Like, so if you have it on high, it'll be really aggressive. So when it's a dark scene, it gets really black. But sometimes it like will suppress some of the brightest highlights. If you have like a night sky with like a bunch of little stars, it'll kind of suppress the stars a little bit in order to give you the black screen. If you leave it on low though, it bleeds through the screen, the light does. So you can find your balance. I would probably leave it at high. And then the color tone is, I normally leave it at warm 2. You guys have a pretty cool background though, so it just depends on what you guys like. Cool will make it very blue looking. The warm makes it look more like orangish. Typically it looks better in like one of the warm modes, but you can change it to whatever. So just the dimming and the warm are basically what I would look for. The color tone and then the dimming zones, that's it. And I would leave them at high and then a warm tone. So that's pretty much it. And then, you know, you can just hit the home button on here and you can reorganize these. So if you wanna like have Prime Video closer, you just hold it down and it will move it. And then you can go like, oh, let's put these, you know. So, you know, if Cox is most important, then you could like move Samsung like next, or it's probably not as important as a few of those apps you'll wanna move over. Are there any ones you want me to move now? Just, do you guys use like Netflix or? So you want me to put like that one next to Cox? What I normally do when I'm at these is I actually put my, I go ahead and I'll put my channel in here. Oh, see, look, it's 5th on the list. It used to be like never show up. So now it's like 1, 2, 3, there it is. And there you go. All right, so yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know if there's anything else you'd wanna, is there anything else that you can think of that you'd wanna look at? Pretty much plug and play from here, you know? I was gonna do one more like little test on YouTube if that's okay, but you guys are, you know, it's good to go. So you can see it looks pretty good actually. If you look at the DSE test, not darkened, not severely darkened in any area actually. Pretty uniform across the screen. I'd have to say it's pretty solid. Looks pretty good on camera as well. It looks better than the QN800A that I had unboxed recently. So definitely good, and I think it looks great in this room. So very fortunate, very good looking QN800A. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this 75-inch QN800A. Beautiful house, beautiful TV, great combination. Let me know in the comments if this TV's for you. If you have a bright room with a wall of windows like this, would you get a TV like this? If not, let me know what other TVs you'd get in 2022. Make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you get the next video. So go watch an installation video so you can be the installer.